Welcome to Hollywood as I live and work.
Well, I have the wonderful and marvelous Jenifer Lewis. I ran a little late on the interview, so forgive us for calling a little bit late. Jenifer, are you there?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. Thank you.
Good. Let me first say I'm a big fan. Get that right out the way.
Well, thank you. Very sweet. Thank you.
So, tell us about your role in Hereafter.
Well, I'm playing the role of Candace, and she is a desperate woman. She is a woman who has lost her daughter, and she is desperately trying to speak to her on the other side because she heard that this psychic played by Matt Damon gave a great reading to one of her neighbors. Mm-hmm. So that is basically the scene, her desperation, her urgency, her pain. Mm-hmm. Her pain is basically expressed in the scene.
Okay. What attracted you to this particular role?
Well, I auditioned. It was a good Clint Eastwood movie, so then I went skipping going. And he chose me. That's how I got there.
Okay.
I went over there and read for the role. I heard 60-something women auditioned, and he took the tapes away, watched them, and chose me. And I was honored and thrilled to work with this legend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has, through the years, poetically presented these screenplays onto the screen for us, and I was a big fan of his for years, and wow, when I got the call, I was appropriately in a toy store when the phone rang, so I just started skipping around. Hey, going, the Eastwood movie. That's how I roll, girl.
Okay.
I'll be laughing and skipping.
Oh, that brings me to the next question. You're very well known for comedy, and do you prefer comedy over dramatic roles, or do you just enjoy both?
Well, I enjoy both, but I've given you guys comedy for about 10,000 years, so it's time for me to go and switch over to the drama. I have my degree in theater arts from Webster University, and I studied in the classics, so it's time to use that aspect of my artistry now, and I'm very excited to make this transition. I'll always do comedy, but it's time for me to go on over to the other side now.
Okay. As far as dramatic roles, I mean, you're very well known as playing a mother a lot in different films. Is that a plus or a minus to you?
Oh, honey, I'm the black mother of Hollywood. Oh, no, honey, ain't no shame in my game. I tell people, I don't mind playing the mother. I play the daddy for the kind of money I make.
Okay.
Yeah, for that kind of money, I'll play the daddy. That's the quote. For that kind of money, I'll play the daddy.
Okay.
Yeah, I always say that in my shows. But, no, it's given me a great career, and I've had now the opportunity to represent the middle-aged African-American woman, which, let me tell you, is no easy task. Mm-hmm. And I am honored, and I always try to do my best to represent. We're talking about intelligent, sassy, colorful women, powerful women, the matriarch who holds it all together.
Yes.
It's been quite a ride playing these women, and very happy with my career. I didn't really get trapped into it. I was doing my one-woman shows on stage. I did a few Broadway shows and TV series, so I just wasn't honed into the mother in movies. But I love it all. And I get to do it all.
That's
and
true.
That's what's so much fun. I get to do it all. People let me do what I want. I go up to Tyler. I said, just let me fall in the grave. He said, just dig her a hole. That's the way it is now.
Well, what would you contribute, saying that, what would you contribute to such a longevity in a career like yours?
It's called the work, darling. I did the work. Mm-hmm. I went on Oprah Winfrey and told 60 million people I'm bipolar. Mm-hmm. There ain't no shame in my game. I've done the work. I love life. Mm-hmm. I love that I have been able to do what I love with my life and make a living doing it. I am grateful and I am thrilled that I wanted a better life. I come from poverty, darling. I used an outhouse till I was in the 9th grade, and now I've got 5 bathrooms. Now, it doesn't matter. I got to tell you something. It doesn't matter what you do. It's who you are doing it.
Okay.
And that's what I worked on. I worked on me.
Mm-hmm.
I was in therapy for 17 years, and I've taken care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in love now. I raised my daughter that I adopted. Life is wonderful. I tell it all. Ain't no shame in my game.
Right.
How I roll, baby. And that's why when y'all see me, you see me lit up. I'm always lit up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, now, it's been the struggle.
Yes.
Been the struggle, but you come through the fire. You come through the fire. You get up, you put a smile on your face, and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
If you just be nice.
Okay.
How about that? Just be nice.
Let's be nice.
Do something for somebody.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to talk to some kids tomorrow.
That was my next question. That was literally my next question.
What is it, darling? Go on.
My next question was to ask you about the words you just said. Do you give those pearls of wisdom to younger actresses who are still trying to figure it all out, who get to that point where they get uninspired or they get bitter because, you know, they're
Well, I tell them, you know, it's when your heart is hit that you mustn't quit.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you got to be in it to win it.
Okay.
You can't sit down. There's no sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
Time doesn't stop for anybody. There's no 5 minutes. You don't get a break. The mind is constant.
Mm-hmm.
Consciousness is constant. So all I can tell you, if you don't love what you do, whether it's acting or becoming an astronaut,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't love what you do, then do something else.
Okay.
Find something you love to do with your life.
Okay. Speaking of
And I
that,
just want to tell you, I am doing a one-woman show
wonderful.
on November 27th
November, okay.
at the Nate Holden Theater, the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
The press will be going out on Monday, so you guys will be getting all the information.
What's
the
it
Nate
called?
Holden Theater. It's a fundraiser to save the Rogue Machine Theater out here in Los Angeles. So we're very excited about that. And Cars 2, I'll be doing that coming up, the animation with Disney, Pixar. And things are great. Things are great. I want to say to the kids out there, love what you do. Respect yourself. Take care of yourself physically, spiritually, and mentally. Because if you don't take care of yourself, then you won't enjoy what you're trying to get. Now, isn't that right?
That's very true.
So health first and wealth second.
Health and then wealth.
Yeah.
Wanted to ask you about Cars too, but I wanted to ask too about the experience doing Mama Odie.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Pretty wonderful about 80 times. I had the time of my life. I did Mom's Mabley. I did a little tribute to Mom's Mabley.
Okay.
And they asked me if I could play 197 years old. I said, it's a real woman. And I said, well, let me just take my teeth out like Mom's Mabley. And I started talking like that.
Yes.
Baby, I got that part. It was wonderful.
Wonderful. I don't think a lot of people even you have a recognizable voice, but I don't think a lot of people really knew it was you.
And that's fun. So, yeah, Mama Odie was just a champion of my career. I just loved doing her. That was really a high moment in my career. I loved it. And then when it came out and I saw, it being hand-drawn and everything, I sat in the movie theater and I was like, oh, my God, Jenny, you've done it all.
So has voiceover opened a whole new door for you in entertainment?
Oh, yeah. Well, I did BB Ho in the PJs.
Uh-huh.
I've been doing a lot of animation.
Mm-hmm.
Cars 2, Shark Tale.
Wow. So
I've done a lot of animation. And then this new thing, Zambezia.
Ambizia.
A South African company has done a thing like The Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
And I did I think it was a bird or something in that. And I did a dog, I think it was a dog in one of those Happily Ever Afters on HBO. I've done a lot of animation. I love that because you just get to show up in your pajamas and show out.
I can imagine. I can imagine. What's wonderful too is that across different generations are familiar with your work. Whether it be young, older, and even oldest. Or
It's so sweet because I get them all. I get little kids coming up and recognizing me as Mama Odie because, they have my face next to the animated figure. I have bus drivers who watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And then I have the middle-aged Caucasian woman who will know me from Strong Medicine on Lifetime television for women that I did for 6 years. I'll get young white boys who go, yeah, that was you on the Mystery Man movie with and then I'll get the brothers, the young African American guys who are they're just so in love with me. They say, oh, you remind me of my aunt and my mother. I tell you, the compliments that I get, and then, oh my God, don't let me run into like a group of middle-aged black women like traveling in an airport or something, like they're all going on a vacation. I will purposefully walk over there just so they can just carry on and take pictures. And they are just, oh, it's Tina Turner, Mama, oh, and I just sit there and laugh and love it. And I must tell you, I don't know that I've ever said this in an interview. It really moves me.
Okay.
When people, especially black people, come up to me, tell me how much they love me. They're so beautiful. Their eyes and their smiles, and it really gives me pleasure. Now, don't write it too much, because I want a bunch of Negroes running up to me carrying on, because I'm not saying that. Make no mistake, I am from the ghetto. So please print that in a way that they won't come rolling up, because I'll knock their ass out. You might want to print that shit, too.
I surely will. I have not a problem.
Put it in there, don't roll up on her, though.
I understand.
She's on her, but don't be doing no rolling, because she's from the ghetto.
Understood.
You be doing no rolling.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, ladies. I must cut in.
Yes.
It's been a blessing to hear you interview Jenifer.
Girl, I ain't doing nothing but acting a fool. I love all of y'all.
And we love you.
Alice, did you get what you need?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Oh, bless you.
Yes.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you.